Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful Today Update channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Steffy wants to go home, and Sheila refuses to let go. At Deacon's place, Deacon squinched, hysterical he would need a chiropractor after the massage Sheila was giving him. Telling him to stop being similar a baby, she noted that he was tense and his shoulders were as hard as jewels. He figured he was stressed out about Brooke or Hope chancing out about him and Sheila. He said he could lose the eatery. Sheila assured Deacon that effects would be fine. She said she would promise not to upend his life. Deacon replied that it was too late for that. He cried out in pain and Sheila beamed. After the massage, Cleric was still in pain and Sheila ordered him to stop being a baby. He said that someone demanded to call child services because he would have bruises for a week. He noted that the intensity had picked up when he would mention Steffy. Sheila asked why Deacon had to rub it in her face, and she claimed that the firing had been a mistake. She intended to tell that to Finn until he figured out that she could be good in his life. Cleric snickered at that statement, but Sheila asked what would have happened to Finn's precious relationship with Steffy if Kelly had drowned. Sheila said Finn had been emotional and had called her mama. Finn had seen her as his mama, not a monster. Sheila believed in the unconditional bond and love between a mama and son. Cleric claimed that he was just trying to rein in Sheila's prospects because he watched about her. She said she adored him and loved him for wanting to spare her heartache. Still, she wouldn't give up on her future. She was determined to have a true relationship with Finn, and it would start that day. At Eric's house, Ridge smiled upon seeing Eric and Steffy in the living room. In sync, they drank coffee, turned the runners of their journals, and crossed their legs. Ridge asked where the kiddies were, and Steffy said they were at the pool, painting jewels with Donna. Eric stated that he and Donna love having Steffy, Kelly, and Steffy urged Eric to say Hayes' name. Repeating it, Eric expressed that they loved having them at the house, and they could stay as long as they wanted. Steffy replied that they could not stay ever. Ridge asked what Steffy was saying. Steffy told her father and forefather that she missed her hubby, and her stay had no way been meant to be endless. Ridge advised that Sheila was still out there, and Finn was still connected to her. Steffy said she got that, but she would been down from her hubby for too long. Steffy felt that it was time for her to go home. Eric asked what it made Steffy feel safe about returning to Finn. Steffy said Finn had taken responsibility for his poor judgment, pledged that it wouldn't be again, and pledged to cover her and the kiddies. Ridge replied that they'd heard it ahead. Steffy said that she was ready to believe it. Steffy said the kiddies demanded their homes, schedules, and routines. Ridge claimed to get all that, but he asserted that Sheila was still out there. Steffy, apprehensive of the trouble, said she still saw flashes of that night in the alley. Occasionally, she looked at Finn and could see Sheila. Steffy could see Sheila's features and see Sheila in his eyes. Eric asked how Steffy could consider returning to that house. Steffy said she refused to lose her hubby or family due to Sheila. Latterly, Steffy had gone and Eric, with abdication, picked up his review. Yelling, Ridge asked if Eric was okay with Steffy's decision. Eric replied that he wasn't, but Steffy was hard-headed. "Gee, I wonder where she gets that," Eric asked. Ridge asked if Eric knew where Ridge had gotten it. In accord, they said it had been from his mama. Ridge uttered that he missed his mama. He missed her and said Stephanie would know what to do. Eric replied that if Stephanie was there, Sheila would not be. Ridge noted that the reality was that Sheila was still a problem for everyone. Eric concluded. At Spencer, Liam was working when Finn arrived. "I am a little busy, John," Liam said. Finn did not watch. He only wanted to make sure that Liam was staying down from Finn's woman. Liam did not condemn Finn for being worried. "But do not come to my office and start barking orders at me. You know exactly why Steffy walked out on you. It's got nothing to do with me. It's because you refused to cut ties with Sheila," Liam asserted. Finn stated that he would formally told Steffy that Sheila wouldn't be in their lives. Liam called it a great judgment but felt that it was over to Finn to actually prove that he was not still vulnerable to Sheila. Liam said he was not the only bone who saw it. Steffy did too. Finn claimed that Liam was playing the concerned ex-husband but was really using Sheila to make a play for Finn's woman. Liam said he was not out to sabotage Finn's marriage, which Finn was doing on his own. Finn claimed to know the real history Steffy had with Liam and Finn said he could not contend with the pain Liam had caused her. Finn did not want to. He said Steffy was it for him. Liam replied that Steffy and Sheila were it for Finn. Liam claimed that it was Finn's job to get Sheila out of city and out of their lives. Liam said if Finn loved Steffy, he would get relief of Sheila. Of course I am going to keep them safe, Finn assured Liam. Liam said, you do not get to use of course with me when you nearly let my son drown, and Sheila had to save her. Finn replied that all that signified was that Kelly was safe. Liam shot back that Sheila had been stalking Finn and wouldn't go down on her own. Liam said he demanded to be Ray, concentrated on getting Sheila out of city, not on putting Sheila on notice. Finn entered a textbook alert. He looked at his phone and also said Liam was right. Finn did need to do commodity, but Liam demanded to stop smelling around. Finn said he got that Liam's marriage was rocky, but it did not give Liam the right to make a pass at Finn's woman. At the precipice house laterally, Finn rushed around, grabbing up takeout holders and stuffing them in the kitchen. He heard an auto pull up. Steffy arrived, noting that it looked nice in there. He said he would end her communication that she wanted to see him. Finn's breath was taken down by her presence, and he said he would miss the sounds of the family in the house. He hoped she might be ready to return home. He said he would try taking redundant shifts and night swims. Getting emotional, Finn said it was not the same without Steffy there. He called her his mystification piece. He wanted her to be the last person he saw at night and the first one in the morning. Steffy replied that she missed her mystification piece too, and the kiddies missed him. Steffy did not want to be down from him. She wanted to get the kiddies and return home. She wanted to be in Finn's arms. She wanted to come home. Emotional, Finn kissed Steffy. Deacon just can't say no. Sheila is mega hit with brutal honesty. Finn confronts Liam. Cleric just can't say no. Sheila is mega hit with brutal honesty. Finn confronts Liam. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for Thursday, August 31 indicate that Deacon Shark cannot say no to Sheila Carter. Sheila will be hit with some harsh trueness. John Finn Finnegan confronts Liam Spencer. Deacon Shark cannot say no to Sheila Carter. The bold and the beautiful spoilers suggest that Cleric just cannot say no to Sheila. Sheila loves to remind Cleric of this every single time they're together. Cleric and Sheila have some great chemistry, but the fact is, there's only coitus between them. These two have no way had a real relationship because she has always been on the run. Sheila uses with Cleric to get what she wants out of him. Sheila needs a place to stay, and every time that happens, she ends up in Deacon's bed. Cleric and Sheila admit that they have some passions for each other, but they cannot indeed be open about their relationship. Will Deacon ever be suitable to come clean about Sheila? Sheila Carter must face reality. Cleric insists that Sheila hear a delicate verity. Cleric has formerly been brazened by Ridge Forrester and Carter Walton. Cleric knows that Ridge will be watching his place for Sheila, and ultimately, they will find her there. Deacon also knows that he'll lose his son if the verity comes out. Still, this isn't the only problem Sheila has. Cleric just can't say no. Sheila is mega hit with brutal honesty. Finn confronts Liam. Cleric cannot keep this secret much longer. Still, Sheila's plans to reunite with Finn aren't going to go as she hopes. Moreover, Finn has to cover his family, and Steffy Forrester wants nothing to do with her. Sheila needs to know that if Finn chooses his woman, she has to accept that and move on. Of course, Sheila isn't likely to hear. John Finnegan confronts Liam Spencer. Finn angrily confronts Liam and makes a bold blameworthiness. Of course, Finn is bound and determined to win Steffy back no matter what it takes. Liam has been claiming to want to keep Steffy and her kitties safe. Unfortunately, Liam has admitted to Ridge and others that he still loves Steffy. Finn knows that Liam wants Steffy for himself, and he refuses to let that be. Finn will call Liam out on his true logic for going after Steffy and make it clear that he'll not let that be. Finn wants his woman and kitties much more than a relationship with his birth mama, and he plans to have her. Can Finn and Steffy work this relationship out and put their family back together as it should be? Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.